something else.
Don't worry about it. I don't normally limit my cursing on here.
Oh man, we got a ton of prototypes in this field. Holy shit.
Yeah, and we've got 35 cars. That's actually a little bit on the thinner side. I've been seeing this thing go with up to 40.
Yeah, but I feel like every race that I've done, it's like there's like 10 or 12 P2 cars, and then everything else is GT. So this will be fun.
Yeah, it may not be as much traffic to deal with.
Yeah, which will be nice. I don't know. I'm really cautious when I'm coming up on traffic. I mean, I won't dive bomb somebody. I'll just wait till the next straightaway, just because I've been taken out, and I have taken people out doing that by accident.
Yeah, I'll say the thing that racing with traffic has taught me more than anything else is the importance of just backing up the corner and ensuring that you get a really, really good run off of it. Because especially here at Sebring, you've got enough long straightaways that if you can set it up to where you do get a good run on the GT traffic, then you can blow by them mid straightaway instead of trying to squeak your way past them through that 234 complex or like through Collier.
Yeah, and there's like when I've raced in real life, I'm always in the slower class, so I've never had to deal with it. But they always talk about it in the race broadcast. But knowing where you can pass and not lose time it's a weird game to play. Like there's places in here if you pass, you're either gonna get fucked or you're gonna lose a ton of time.
Yeah, so you've done some TC racing at the SCCA level or?
Yeah, so last year, so a couple years ago, a friend of mine and we built a car for endurance racing for a World Racing League.
Okay.
Which is basically like Chump Car. And then last year, we decided to race with SCCA because none of the Enduro series were coming to our home track. So yeah, we've done a couple races in that. It's fun.
Nice. Yeah, I've been meaning to take my car out to Barber, but I haven't made it around to doing that just yet. It's just my street car, that is.
Yeah, the Barber's one of those tracks that every series that I know, like Enduro series that's run there, it's always been a little bit of a cluster. I think it's just kind of the nature of the track, and you put 40 amateur drivers on it, and there's issues.
Yeah, there's a lot of blind corners. Just due to the elevation. I've talked to people who have driven there, and their consistent feedback has been like, hey, when you go, do not drop a tire off the track, because as soon as you do, you're going to get a bill in the mail for like $1,000 to $1,500 to fix that one bit of grass.
I've heard that it's not uncommon. I don't think anyway.
Okay. Yeah,
certain tracks do that.
I know the dairy magnate that is George Barber and his family are really big on keeping that track in pristine condition.
And they've done that. I mean, from TV, that track looks like it's just absolutely immaculate shape.
It is. It really is. I tell people before, I wish that it was open at more times than just when cars are out on the track, because I could legit take my family out there on a Sunday just for like a picnic. Like it's that nice. It's pleasant to be out there and well kept.
Yeah, I think Road America has done really well with that, where they have a lot of other events throughout the year, like other than racing. I mean, they had this thing where on Tuesday nights or some shit, they would open up the track and you could bike and walk around the track.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be a whole lot of fun.
I've biked around that track before, and it is half the track is awesome because you're downhill.
Right. A lot of elevation there as well.
Oh yeah, the other half of it just sucks.
Yeah, I was. Let me get through this corner here. I was planning on doing the Indy 5K, which is on the Friday on the Friday of the weekend that IndyCar is out here at Barber. They normally have a 5K on the track after all the car activity has ended for the day. and I was going to do that last year, but COVID.
Yeah. I used to do Road America used to have an event during the IMSA weekend every year called the Tour de Road America, and it was a just a bike thing where you paid your $35, and on the Friday of that race weekend after practice and stuff, they'd open the track up and you could bike around the track. Well, it was cool because a lot of the drivers would do it, and you could
Right.
share the track with them and blah blah blah. And then uh, the first year I did it, I was like, okay, if I raise $200, I'll wear a onesie around the track. Well, I raised $200,
And then you had to wear the onesie.
and it's August in Wisconsin, and it was a fleece onesie.
Ooh,
It was not great.
jeez. Yeah, the amount of elevation at that track, I'm sure on a bike would definitely make you wish you had a carbon frame and a 32 or a 34 tooth rear cassette.
Yeah, it's that hill going up to the start finish line is absolutely brutal.
Right.
Because fucked up. I hit the grass going into my braking zone.
So
Right.
the best race that I've had in this particular event was actually Monday night while I was in a Discord with a couple of guys after I finished my weekly game stream that I do. And the entire race, there were two other people in my ear talking about tax laws. And it's the best race that I've ran the entire time.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I used to do a whole lot of biking myself. I've been meaning to get back into it as soon as, I guess really once I get my next dose of the vaccine. Yeah, always tell people, it's like, I can do long climbs and I can do steep climbs. Just don't give me long and steep.
Yeah, dude. So like in college I got into mountain biking, and then I've slowly gotten out of it, but I still enjoy it when I get out. But since college, I put on enough pounds where it sucks. So I got to get my ass back in shape. But yeah, that was like at Road America. The thing that's like deceptive is the track basically from like turn 5 or turn 6 all the way down to basically the kink is all downhill. And then from Canada Corner to the start finish line is all uphill. And it is brutal because it just keeps getting steeper.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I did it a couple years on a road bike, and then the last time I did it, I just did it on my mountain bike because I had sold my road bike at the time. But yeah, I got to get back into that hobby.
Yeah, I do too. I've got way too much money in bikes just hanging up on the wall of my garage right now. So
Yeah, I sold my road bike because I got to a point where I was like, well, I have a road bike and I have a mountain bike, and it was like, oh, it's a nice day. What one should I do? And like, I would road bike in the spring when all the mountain bike trails around here were closed, and then once the mountain bike trails would open, I would mountain bike all the time and wouldn't touch the road bike for the last 2/3 of summer.
yeah, so you can kind of tell which one you preferred.
Yeah, so I sold my road bike, and I'm a bigger dude, so I had issues where I was always like bending wheels or breaking spokes.
Mm.
So I called up a bike shop here and I said, "Look, here's my deal. I'm a fat ass. Can you build me a set of wheels that won't break?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure. Come on in." So I brought my bike down and they spec'd out some wheels for me, and that was 4 years ago. And in that 4 years, I broke one spoke because of a stick.
Just happened to get lodged in there just the right way.
Yeah, there's a section of the trail here where like the trail system in the Twin Cities, they're really good. Like there's an organization that maintains them and they're impeccable.
That's the thing I've always heard about that area. Is it's probably like the most bike friendly spot in the entire country.
Yeah, it's really nice. And like there's a mountain bike trail system like just west of downtown. Like I mean, you can see the skyline from one of the points on this trail. And I was mountain biking through there, and I didn't know this, but they had like rerouted one of the trails. I wasn't paying attention, so I come flying around this corner, and it was like, oh shit, this corner is way sharper. And I went bombing off through the woods. Well, when I went bombing off through the woods, stick got caught in my spoke.
Yeah,
And I heard it.
Yeah, I've heard people talk and say good things about getting custom built wheels. I've never gone that route, but I understand what you're saying too about like knowing that you have one bike that you prefer. Because I definitely don't spend as much time on my road bike now. I spend a lot more time on my gravel bike when I am out riding.
Yeah, I thought about getting back into that just to kind of get back into that long distance stuff. Because there's it's an organization. I forget what they're called. But they up here in the cities, we're in a metro. Everything is dirt or everything is paved. There's not a lot of dirt roads anywhere.
Right.
But you get like south into the metro, you get into this area called the driftless zone, which if you look at a map, it's like southwestern Wisconsin, and it's all these bluffs and ridges, and there's tons of elevation, and there's a shitload of gravel roads. Well, these guys go and they do 40, 50-mile rides every day.
Yeah, all on gravel.
All on gravel. And I was like, a couple years ago, I had a coworker who was selling a gravel bike that he had built that was basically, it was like an early 90s mountain bike that he had kind of converted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he was like, I just need to get rid of it. Like, first $300 takes it. And he had all top-end components and shit on it, so I almost did it, but I don't know. I was like at the point where I was like, I don't need another bike.
N+1, man. The appropriate number of bikes to own is always N+1, where N is the number that you currently own. All right.
Yeah, that's a problem.
All right, so I'm going to address the stream real quick. I know this is the second race I've run tonight, folks. For anybody who may be watching, in the first race, if anybody saw, you probably remembered that I got hit from behind and the back end of my car lifted up off the ground going into the hairpin. Well, if that happens again this race, I'm going to be really, really pissed because the person starting directly behind me is my teammate. So I take it you're going to do what you can to not just wreck the shit out of me, and I'll do the same thing for you here at least on lap 1, right?
I can guarantee you that on the start, I'm going to be dropping towards the back of the prototype field because I am terrified of getting rear-ended, and there's a lot of cars behind me.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of at the weird spot we've got a prototype field of 14, 15 cars, and I think I qualified 6, so I only have 5 cars ahead of me. So it's like, do I want to? I think I do, given the fact that somebody just made it 3 wide on the pace lap going into the hairpin. Jeez.
Dude, you're far enough up. I'd go for it.
You can't warm up your tires, idiot.
I would just get nervous. I would. I don't know. If I was you, I'd go for it. I'm dropping to the back.
Yeah, right, dog. You're
sounds good.
Your tires. Don't even lie.
Yeah, I think I will go for it. We'll see how this works out.
It's that my strategy of dropping to the back has paid off.
Using footballs for tires
all week. I've dropped to the back and finished in the top 5 every time. So.
Well, my thing is I have managed top 5 finishes even with getting spun out once, if not multiple times, by other people.
Listen to music while they race.
I have noticed though that while these cars can take a hell of a beating, at least compared to the Indy cars that I normally drive, they do slow down a bit. It's just they don't lose just all their complete drivability when they get a little damage on them.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
My favorite song is this.
I got sideswiped a couple nights ago and
twin turbo V6.
Lost like 10 miles an hour on the straightaway, but the car was just as fast everywhere else.
Yeah.
You want a disco party in your mirror for the start?
Yeah, sure, man. Flash the lights. Pull a Di Filippi on me. And so you're racing with the Thrustmaster T150.
You want to know the most fun iRacing crowd ever?
Damn right I am.
Guys. Them guys are so much fun to listen to.
Cool.
It's like the cheapest wheel you can get.
It's the same. You've got the PS1 or the PS whatever version of the one that I have. I'm racing with the TMX, so I'm right there with you, bud.
I'm avoiding the NASCAR series like the plague.
Mine is clamped to an old door that I took
Yeah, I'm
from a
not fucking with
coworker's
Bristol
house
dirt.
that I converted into a desk.
Oh, it looks
Get
like it's gonna
ready,
be a
going
hilarious shit show in real life,
Alright.
but I'll be shit show on iRacing.
Boogity, 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 boys. Let's go racing.
Hilarious shit show in real life.
Pace car is off. Be ready.
They're going.
Green, green, green.
I got a big gap behind me already.
Car right. Clear.
And I got hit from behind.
No!
Oh boy.
They get you too?
No, I just saw you spinning out.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Need to be clear for the stream that it was not me that hit you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Whoever got into me, thank you.
So it might have been me, but if it was, it's because somebody knocked the piss out of me from behind too.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
Just not coming out of the hairpin.
One of the guys tried to win at lap 1. How'd that work out for you?
I got rear-ended going into the hairpin and ended up having to take the detour.
Yeah, I've got some wheel damage. I can tell my wheels are locking pretty badly. I'm gonna go ahead and bail in for a pit stop. That's definitely the worst first lap that I've had.
Car stopped on the right.
There's a couple cars
Really?
spun out heading onto the back straightaway.
Yeah, I see them.
Go left.
We'll see how much required repairs I have. Probably like 10 minutes or something stupid. I feel like at this point, at least I've gotten really good at getting into the pits quickly.
Hopefully we don't need that feature a whole lot in the race.
Yeah. I tell myself as well, though, had that been the race tomorrow, I probably would have taken it even easier than what I did. Wow, only 20 seconds of optional repairs? That can't be right.
It's not bad. No required repairs?
No, none. It felt like it was driving a lot worse than that, but oh well.
Shit, you're back in it, man. You got a chance at a good finish still.
Yeah, knowing how this thing goes.
I didn't mean to, man. I locked up.
Go, go,
I
go!
misjudged the slipstream. I'm sorry.
Local man.
Pitting out.
I don't blame you. That was dumb of me.
Hey, Dustin, when you're talking, I only hear you in Discord. I don't think you're talking to the iRacing chat.
You may have already muted me in there or
you
something.
can pass me.
It's showing up green on there for some reason, so.
Oh, I'm not seeing your name pop up. I don't think I muted you.
Oh, really? Yeah, if iRacing was really smart, it would know to automatically mute people that you're already in a Discord chat with. Since so many people use the two in conjunction. Yeah, definitely not going to be battling for the win here. But
Thanks for being patient, Lee.
2 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
49.112.
Lee, you've got to be the most patient LMP guy, man. That's awesome.
Just trying to make it around like everybody else.
No, seriously, class act.
One minute, 48.
Oh, hell yeah.
82.
That was a 48. I've definitely still got all my pace.
At 48, if we can run that all day tomorrow, it'll be good.
I mean, I had 0 traffic for that lap, so. I will say this setup, it picks up a lot of understeer when it gets cold, or when it gets dark.
I noticed that too, but I'd rather have it pick up a little bit of understeer than pick up oversteer.
Yeah, if it's going to go one direction or the other, that's probably the better direction for it to go.
I just reeled off a couple of 151s, but I was battling with people, so see what I can do now.
Yeah, I'm still 13 seconds behind the GTLM field, so I have the benefit of that. The good news for me is my frame rate's holding steady with this race. I had a problem with frame rate dropping pretty bad in the one earlier.
1 minute, 50.163.
Be careful, Andrew, when you come back on that track like that, bud. Be careful.
Yeah, I think I'm about to catch the GT traffic going into Sunset.
Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear on the left. 1 minute 49.246.
Attack of the Flying Cone.
You got a slow car on the left. Left side. Clear.
Why did GT cars flash their lights at prototypes when they pass it? I don't get it.
Car on
I
your
have
left.
no idea. Unless those cars
You're
just
on the
don't
left.
know what the meaning of flashing their lights is.
I just passed a GT car, and as soon as I got by him, he was flashing his lights at me. I don't get it.
One minute 50.107.
Ooh, that
Go
Porsche
right.
just completely lost it right in front of me.
Car right. Clear on the right.
I think the thing I've had to learn the most about dealing with traffic is just how important it is to like modulate your brakes going into
Right
into
side.
corners.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, and I've been caught out twice by it now, but you try to pass anybody on the outside of turn 17, give them 3 times as much room that you think you do.
Yeah,
Probably going to wash out.
yeah. Sunset is the if I have to choose a place to pass anybody, regardless of what type of car they're in, Sunset is the one that I don't want to pick.
Well, there's like 40 different lines through that corner, and you don't really know what anybody's going to take.
Yeah, and no one ever takes the same line twice.
Yep, I'm guilty of that.
When there's 3 cars in front of you all going into Sunset, and the lead one smokes its tires right at the very beginning. That's a terrifying feeling.
Go ahead, Dustin.
Car right.
Thanks, man.
Clear on the right. 1 minute 50.2.
The new smoke model is,
Clear on the right.
I like it, but it's terrifying. You can't see anything.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I guess that was the part of the point.
Right side. Clear on the right.
If the 6th place car in GTLM hits me from behind, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I made it. Yeah, my pace is slowing down a bit now that I've caught traffic, but I'm still in the low 50s.
Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. 1 minute 50.587.
Thank you, coming. Came in.
Left side. Clear.
You're right.
Left side. Clear. One minute 50.6. Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
Alright, finally cleared the GT field.
I'm just about to catch him here in probably another lap or two, which means I'm going to hit before then. I'm going to try your strategy and see if that gains me another spot or two.
Yeah, you should be pretty close to being able to make it. I've burned that key 30 liters after my stop, but so you're probably a little bit further down your tank than I am already.
Yeah, I got mine set to gallons, so I got 7.8 gallons left. I'm going to add 9. That should be good.
I'm 27 seconds off the tail of the LMP2 field.
One minute 49.729.
Hitting in this time by.
Yeah, I heard you went through the, that was weird. It's like I heard you through the iRacing chat, but not through the Discord chat.
Yeah, I sent that one through iRacing just because I had somebody right on my tail.
Thanks, sir.
I have 2 push-to-talk buttons set up, one for Discord and one for iRacing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I should probably set up that one for Discord. The good news is I've got clear track in front of me, and I'm down half a tank of fuel, so I should be able to rattle off some pretty good laps here.
Yeah, there were like I said, I pitted from I was 9th, and we had just caught the like 12th place guy.
Yeah, you're actually the next LMP in front of me. Coming to sunset now.
One minute, pushing 9.15. Left side.
All right, just cleared a GT. You're the next car in front of me, and it's a 19-second gap, so. Yeah, I don't know how this is all going to turn out after pit stop cycle through, but we'll see.
You're still going to have to make another pit stop, right?
Yeah, I will, but I'll be able to short fuel.
1 minute, 48.754.
And I'm definitely not going to take tires.
Well, and you could probably pit now and not have to see GT traffic for another long ways.
Maybe, but I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I don't have any traffic at all at the moment.
Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. You know, run until you catch the back of the GT field and then pit.
Yeah, which there's a couple of them between us now.
Yeah, those guys are quite a ways off the pace, so you should be able to get by them pretty easy. I just got by the 26 car. So there's one prototype in between us.
Right side. Clear on the right. 1 minute, pushing 9.47.
I've got about 6 laps left of fuel. Four tenths up on my fastest lap. I wonder where I'm going to throw it away.
One minute, 48.496.
48.5.
That's flying, man. Especially, well, like you said, you had open track, right?
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I haven't pitted yet.
.148 is still a very respectable time.
Yeah.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
I mean, I know you've been dealing with traffic, but I've already shaved 6 seconds off the gap to you.
Yeah, and I mean, my best lap times are usually 149s and 150s, so.
Right side, clear on the right.
Are you thinking those guys around you haven't made their pit stop yet?
I'm thinking that, yeah.
One minute, 49.55.
I think a couple of the guys in front of me may have pitted now. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like I am... Or no. I'm still sitting at 15th. Apart from that first lap, this must have been a fairly clean race in LMP2 because I feel like there normally would still be 15 LMP2s on the lead lap at this point in the race.
Gracias, James. Gracias.
Yep, I'm in the back of the GT field now.
Car right, clear on the right.
I'm sorry, Duke. The leader of DE.
1 minute 49.117.
Does your crew chief ever tell you there's a car approaching when there is not a car approaching?
Yes.
Freaks me out.
Are you using the crew chief app?
Yeah, I love that thing.
Me too. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Trying to decide if I should pick
I got
now
it set
on
up
the
to
next
where I
lap.
just verbally I tell it to calculate the fuel and all that stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I use it for too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to catch GT traffic on this next lap, so I'm about to come
Yeah, I
in.
was just gonna say I got GT cars 5 seconds behind me. You're probably gonna hit them the next lap. So
Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't
Hey,
know
I'm
how to
about,
do
I'm
that.
about to
Where do you
hit.
find that?
So I'm about to hit one coming out of Sunset. Oh crap!
What one he's talking about?
Gracias, James. Gracias.
So the
You can set up crew chief to where it will automatically fuel you to the end. You don't even have to tell it to do it.
the GT car that I was trying to pass
You have to go to properties, type in fuel in search, and you'll see it.
also came into pit.
Is it like a checkbox or something?
No.
Thank you, 26.
Serving penalty? What for? They caught me for speeding. Shit.
how long is that penalty?
40 seconds.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I was caught off guard because I was coming underneath the car to come into the pits, and it was a GTLM car, and then the GTLM car that I'm coming underneath also dives down into the pits, as well. So it threw off my rhythm.
Okay, punch
What's
it.
that,
All right,
Ken?
I'm out. There went my hopes of a good finish, I feel like. Oh, that's what happened. So because of that GTLM car, I forgot to engage my pit speed limiter.
Oh no. Oh, you could get back in it, man. I mean, there's still.
Except for the fact that I just picked up another speeding penalty too, because it still wasn't engaged when I was leaving.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was awful.
No.
This event will be the lesson in fighting through adversity. How about that?
Yeah, you never know, man. There's still plenty of time left. There's lots of riffraff. People can still get.
I'm
have
probably
some
going to run out
issues.
of fuel here, so watch out for me stuttering.
But I feel like this is going to end up being a good drive, all things considering that I've had to make 2 extra trips down to the pits.
Was the second one just a drive-through?
No, it's another stop and hold for 40.
Oh man. Make a note for that tomorrow. Speeding penalties are brutal.
Yeah.
I thought they were usually just drive-throughs.
Heading out, heading out, heading out.
Make sure when you come in, you turn off your fuel and tires so you don't end
Yeah.
up doing that shit again.
That's what I was just doing. Oh well.
Pitting out, pitting out.
Sorry about that awkwardness, William.
I hate this pit exit.
Yeah, I mean, I might still be able to manage a top 10 if some other things happen to other cars, but we'll see. You've got a good run going. You're in 5th.
Yeah, I picked up a couple spots. I'm thinking thanks to your strategy on pitting before you hit all that GT traffic.
Yeah, that one worked out really well for me. You're a minute 10 behind the leader.
All clear. Punch it.
And I think everybody's pretty much pit by now.
Oh, yeah. Pitting out.
Thanks, 19.
See if I can channel the red mist for the rest of the race.
Just start cranking off like 146s and 147s.
That would be incredible. I doubt it happens.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I'd be happy with consistent 48s.
Right side. Clear.
That only happened if GTLN traffic gets the hell out of the way.
Two minutes. 48.77.
Thank you.
Got a Ferrari in the tire barriers.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. That car is a lap down. Left side. 1
Nice safe
minute 49.637. Clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. One minute 49.548. Left side. Clear. One minute 48.432. Car on your left. Clear on the left. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Yo, what happened to P3 and LMP?
Isn't that you?
Yeah, that is me.
White flag, white flag.
He was 10 seconds ahead of me, and then I didn't see his car anywhere.
The guy who was
1
P3
minute
died earlier and left.
51.259.
I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I picked up the spot, so...
Podium's a podium. Oh, I needed this race. What a good last race before the 12 hours tomorrow. Alright. Good luck, everybody, tomorrow that's racing. Good race tonight.
Good luck.
Alright, might be able to make my fastest lap on the very last lap of the race.
I think my fastest lap was actually on my last
You
lap.
got a toy car on the right. Go left.
Oh, nope, ran off track coming out of Le Mans. I don't know, I might still, it might be my fastest still, but just barely.
You got a toy car on the left. Go right.
I ran a 48.5 on the last lap, but I was on pace for a
Good job.
high
Very
47.
good job.
Still good lap time though.
Yeah. Oh.
Ended up 10th.
Hey, so I did manage to pull a top 10 out of my ass that
Yeah,
time.
there was a guy
Somehow or another.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard in the chat, but like I was running P5, and the Justin Rector, the guy that was running in front of me, he was P4, and all of a sudden I picked up a spot, and he was like, "Where the hell did P3 go?" And I think it was that Jason Metcalf was P3. Something happened to him, so he just kind of. I'm gonna watch the replay and see if I can see what happened to him, but yeah, he just kind of disappeared, and you ended up getting ahead of him on the last lap.
Good. Yeah, speaking of replays, I need to pull up the lap 1 and see what happened.
Yeah, that was weird. I was behind you, and there was a huge gap behind you. I didn't realize there was anybody behind you.
Yeah, and then, well, I think I got past someone, and then I had to check up coming out of turn 1, and someone got into the back of me there. But let's see, this ought to, let's see, rear chase.
Oh, P3 lost it coming out of turn 17. That sucks.
Yeah, so I had
racing, Carlo. Can't believe it.
I had a big gap behind me going into turn 1.
You have
Someone went wide.
Excellent racing.
Yeah, I had to back it up coming out of turn 1, and someone just got into me and turned me. It looks like I was the only casualty there.
Yeah, I had a close call a couple laps to go. There's a GT car. Looked like he was swinging way wide to give me the inside into turn 1. Well, he was not, and I almost rear-ended him. But oh, I see what happened to you. That's a bummer, man.
Yeah, there were cars that wrecked behind me as well, but
Yeah, it's like everything just stacked up.
yeah, I'm not.
And the guy that took you out ended up finishing second.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that that I would have won that race had that not happened, and then me not be thrown into a tailspin with everything else. But
yeah, you for sure would have been ahead of me and ahead of Justin. I mean, you had a podium for sure.
yeah, well, that's racing for you, I guess.
Yeah, it happens.
See if anybody else has said anything in our team chat. Team invite should be in your teams tab. Okay, so I need to actually join the team on iRacing.
Yeah.
All right, cool deal. All right, take a look. See if we got one person watching on Twitch. See if we've got any comments from anybody. I normally don't have I don't really have a fan base at all, but the fan base I do have is normally not very interactive. Nothing on Facebook. Let's see what's on Twitch. If I can find the link. There it is. Yeah, nada. All right, cool. Well, whoever is online watching, appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed getting to see me get the shit wrecked out of me, and then completely screw myself with trying to avoid a GTLM car and not hitting the pit limiter. And yeah, that was wild, but it is what it is. Last bit of prep before Sebring. So the good news is I think I got my settings configured where I can stream and still keep a pretty high frame rate here, even with how Sebring gets packed with cars. So plan on doing a bit of stream tomorrow as well. So appreciate it.